come to order. We'll finish up our last couple things of the day, our business of the day. Thank you all, and congratulations again. At this time, we want to take up Senate Resolution 2. You know, the Senate took them a while to get a quorum this morning. I mean, they started at 10, and I don't know what time they got here, but they got a quorum, and they finally got to work. So they finally got a couple of resolutions out for us. So we'll help them every way we can. So Senate resolution simply is to notify the governor that the General Assembly has convened. Is there any objection to the adoption of this resolution, Senate Resolution 2? Senate hears none. The resolution is adopted. Now I'm going to appoint a committee of notification on the part of the House, and I'm going to appoint the following members. Now we're going to have Senate Resolution 2 delivered directly to Governor Brian Kemp, wherever he is out on the West Coast. So let me, I think y'all knew that anyway, didn't you? So here we go. Here's the committee that will be responsible for delivering. The gentleman from the 120th, Representative Houston Gaines. The gentleman from the 121st, Representative Marcus Wiedauer. Y'all let them know. The gentleman from the 122nd, Representative Spencer Fry. Thank you, Spencer. The gentleman from the 124th, Representative Trey Rhodes. The gentleman from the 178th, Representative Stephen Meeks. The gentleman from the 26th, Representative Lauren McDonald. And the gentleman from the 73rd, Representative Josh Bonner. Now, a couple of late additions. The gentleman from the 125th, Representative Barry Fleming. The gentleman from the 17th, Representative Martin Mottahan. And one lady gives them some class. The lady from the 57th, Representative Stacey Evans. And the gentleman from the 4th, without his wig on the West Coast, we hope, Chairman Casey Carpenter. Now, these folks will deliver this resolution to Governor Brian Kemp as the dogs bring home the trophy, right? And we're going to take up Senate Resolution 6, and we're going to ask the Majority Leader to come up and present. Before we get to it, this is the adjournment resolution. We have copies. We're going to put it on the board, and the Majority Leader will walk us through it. I think you'll like this. He's upstaged me, so that's fine, Majority Leader. So at this time, I will recognize the Majority Leader to present Senate Resolution 6 on adjournment.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, ladies and gentlemen of the House, I'm very pleased to report to you that we have an adjournment resolution for all 40 days of the... Thank you. Well, we're just getting started with the good news, and this is all thanks to Speaker John Burns providing leadership as we work through this process. I just really think this speaks to the great working relationship that we begin with the Senate, the ability to work together to iron out details like this to provide predictability for our members throughout all of session. So I'll just begin by walking you through Senate Resolution 6. We can talk about some of the specifics. We will not be in for session tomorrow. We will be back here Wednesday this week, and then Thursday, as we already passed, we will meet for the joint session for the inauguration on Thursday. We'll be back here Friday, and then this Friday will be the will be the last Friday legislative session we have in this chamber this year. So I know the speaker and I are very aware of how important it is that we have time with our families, that we have time at our businesses, that we have an opportunity to work on legislation before the next week. So there will be the opportunity to have Fridays to focus on those matters and adjoin weekends. So if the clerk would move to the second page of the adjournment resolution. We'll have copies. There are 180 copies of the adjournment resolution up front, so if you'd like to get a copy, you'll be able to do so. But I'll just point out to you that crossover day is Legislative Day 28. That will be Monday, March 6th. And then if you move to the third page, please, sine die will be Wednesday, March 29th. And so that we will conclude the legislative session before the end of March this year. So. Well, I appreciate everyone holding tight while we waited for this to come over to the Senate. I think it was certainly worth the wait, and I'd ask for your favorable consideration of Senate Resolution 6. Thank you.
Will the gentleman yield if there's a question? Does anyone have a question?
Yes, sir.
I see no questions, so good work.
Thank you.
Now, don't leave yet. So am I to understand, on your first day as Majority Leader, you were able to confound the Senate in some manner and schedule the entire session?
Only thanks to outstanding leadership from the Speaker's office. So thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Well, we didn't have anything to do with it. Thanks to you, Mr. Leader, and your able counsel, Sam West. I'll mention Sam as well, to his great work. It makes this resolution even more meaningful when we see the members here today and the families that were here with all of us here today, how important it is for us to be able to come here and do this work for the people of Georgia, but also to have time to spend with our families to make sure we take care of our first priority, and that's our families. So thank you, Mr. Leader. We appreciate everything you've done here. And I'll ask the question. All those in favor of the adoption of the resolution will vote yes, which is green. Those opposed, no, which is red. And the clerk will unlock the machine. Have all members voted? It's pretty awesome. Have all members voted? If so, the clerk will lock the machines. On the adoption of Senate Resolution 6, I think we have a unanimous vote, 143 yeses. So congratulations, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Leader. That's awesome. And congratulations to all of us for having a schedule that's kind to us all and respectful for us all. The motion has been adopted. I think we have no further business for this day. The House Majority Leader is recognized for a motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that this House stand adjourned until 11 a.m. on this Wednesday.
On the motion of the Majority Leader that this House stands adjourned until 11 a.m. Wednesday, January the 11th, 2023. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. No. It's very clear. The ayes have it. We're adjourned. Here we go. Go Dogs. We have a little video for us to enjoy.
Enjoyed one of the nation's top football traditions. Life as a Bulldog has always meant something very special.
The game is over. Georgia has won.
It's much easier sometimes to try to get there than have to be there and then hold on to it and defend.
Happy New Year!
You better get ready. You better buckle your chin strap because they're going to play you hard.
Physical toughness wins in football now, and if you in this room, you got it.
If you can say, yeah, they'll fight you. Well, you can play them. They're going to play you for 60 minutes, and you're in for a battle.
Scored! Touchdown!
They're going to play you together. I'll assure you of that.
This is our love for each other. 1 + 1 = what? We are better together, and we are connected. I love you guys!
This team personifies the word team.
We play for each other.
Seeing everybody else working hard together, and then this camaraderie that comes forth of sharing the victory. This again, a historic moment in Georgia athletics will be on the minds of Georgia people for generations to come.
And these Georgia fans are what it's all about, and we've had tremendous fans all year long. My thanks to the greatest fans in the world. And I wish that I could have been here to really see and enjoy finishing the season undefeated and being #1 in the country.
Go Dogs!